says I have internet. It's not letting me post this. Are we back? Are we back? We might be back. The internet shat the bed there, everyone. I don't know if you guys are still here. Are we back? It says I still have... I don't know. We were down for a couple minutes there. We were this close, and then Let Me Solo Him froze on the map. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Froze? No! Alright. I don't know what... My actual modem just turned itself off and went back in. Alright. Right in the middle of that fight. Right before we were going to seal the deal. Okay. I'm good. Lol. We're back. Alright. This is my space station, Katsum. I was going to show you what we're all dealing with here. My space station right here. Radland. Every Sunday. Out of our minds, buddy. Alright. And that's that. We have a great time. Okay! Alright. And back in we go. Alright, I guess I gotta invite someone else in now. But yeah, I don't know how far, I don't know how much happened there where you missed me, but I was saying Bloodborne was definitely the tightest Souls game, I think. It just felt fun to play. Like, it was meant to be designed around, like, dodging. Everyone had to be, like, very nimble. This game, they had too much stuff on their plate to try and balance everything out. Like, alright, what if you're a bruiser? What if you're a ranged guy? What if you're this? What if you're that? There's a lot of fun to be had. Look at the size of this mother effer. Alright, you better be the best damn magician in the world. What's up? Alright, we're gonna bring this guy in too. Hey, sick dance moves. We're gonna bring in Tal. Unable to bring in Tal. Tal, get your fanny in here. I ain't hosing with you. Fine, we'll bring in Mariko. Where is Mariko? Yeah, I'm new to Souls games. I'll be doing Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, and then DS2, and ending it all with Sekiro. I know a lot of people talk a big game about Sekiro. They say it's their favorite. They say that's pretty hard to believe when Bloodborne's out there just being as rad as it is. Do you have a way to play Bloodborne, like PS4? Traverse the mist. Guys, still tag me a little piece of stool. Backwards compatible on PS5? I didn't realize that. Alright, so you do have a way to play it. That's wicked. I always thought it's like no one can play it unless they have a PS4. Alright, now let's hopefully not die on one hit here. Man, I gave him like 8 hits there. He didn't bleed. There it goes. Oh, and now he wants a piece of the big dog. Is he coming after the big dog? Oh, God. I don't know where he goes after this. Like, how do you dodge this? Rad looking, but Jesus Christ. Uh-oh, feel him. Mariko's dead. Frick him up! Frick him up! Hey! Boom, 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 boom! We don't have to play anymore! Woo! God slain, you did it! We did it! We're done! Damn it. First try! Woo! Oh my god. Thank you for that, mysterious strangers, helping me beat this little a-hole. I gotta tell you, everyone. Well, here we got Katsum saying, I really enjoyed this boss fight. Can you tell me, Katsum, what was it about this particular boss fight that you liked? You said it was your favorite one. Now, I liked the boss you had to fight on the boar. I thought that was great. They give you time to cast your Mimic Tear off the start. They don't cheese you right off the start. They let you get in there, get situated. I don't like when the boss is right up in your face, putting his penis in your face right off the start of the fight. That's too much penis. I said we were going to beat it tonight, and we beat it tonight after 7 freaking hours of dinking around. I don't even know if I'm still going on to YouTube, so let me double check. Having some fun right now with Ratty and friends. Getting awfully rad now. Alright, fun fact. Don't know if you know this or knew this, but that is not Radon's body. It's his soul. And Moog's remains. I did not know that. I didn't know you knew so much about the hot backstory, Cajanator. And now we will ascend to the next level of human evolution. Not like these a-holes. They didn't make it. I don't know what the frick happened. Well, where the hell am I supposed to go now? What is the purpose of this? That's the end of the DLC. Is that what we're saying? Hey, good luck. Or good job, kid. You beat the DLC. And now, nothing. God slain. Really? Mm-hmm. What is the purpose of that? Are these supposed to be fingers? What is... That's literally it. Pain. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got this. Touch the memory. Yeah, there damn well better be a cutscene or something. The blood-rushing exhilaration. That's all. Mesmer was too fast for me to enjoy, but Radon was able to just fight him straight up, face-exchanging blows. You didn't find any of the attacks to be kind of mean-spirited? Like, I'm all for difficulty, but I feel like they, honestly, I feel like they were like, how fast can you do rolls? Da, da, da. All right, what we need to do is make the attack that he does slightly faster than that, so that there's no way you can play it like the rest of the game. You have to completely change the way you play. Find a bonfire. A-hole comes to you and takes you to Pound Town. Exactly. And also, the storyline in these games have always rubbed me the wrong way. Katsum, I like the atmosphere, but I think their way of telling stories is, now they're just like, but that's what we're known for, so keep it up. Isn't that funny that when we just don't die, let me solo him, try and do it himself, couldn't do it. We needed the trio to just get out of their minds. Circlet of Light. Is this another hot piece of women's jewelry I can wear? Talisman? Nope. That's probably something. You want to cast faith spells? No. No, I don't want to do that. What the hell is this thing? Fine, I have to go to my inventory and try and find where the Circlet of goddamn light is. I don't know what the hell it is. Yeah, you got to deep dive if you want to understand the story. But also, it's not just the way of understanding the story. It's also the way they're piecemealing it out. Like, that's not how you... like, if you're reading a book, say, and there's a really cool story, but they're like, read 1 page now, and then go outside, spin around 5 times, do 50 combat rolls, come back in, then read the last page in the book, then go outside, do another couple combat rolls, have a dump out, come back, read 1 more page. Like, it's hard for it to feel like I know what's going on. And also, the way that they dole out the side missions, too. Ranny's quest. I don't know what the hell Ranny, tell me specifically what you want me to do. Don't speak in riddles like it's a goddamn Shakespeare play or something. Like, just tell me exactly where you want me to go. I'll go kill the guy. I'll come back. That's just me. Nope, lol. I grabbed a shield and attacked him. Okay, well, if you had a right build for it. See, I am... There's a lot of people that play these games sort of like me. Where it's like, these are the claws I got the first hour I played the game. I finished the game with them. Obviously, we've upgraded to the wedding dress, which I thought was very sleek. And the bull hat, which I thought was also very sleek. Also the heaviest helmet in the game, so I had to balance it out somehow. Oh, there's a bonfire. Much as I like the game, I will have to be uninstalling it now because I need the space on my hard drive. This feels good. It's a big weight off my shoulder. 20 weeks we've done this episode, or this game, everyone. 20 episodes of the Radland Show have been on this episode, or this game. Level up. Now we can live our best life. The bleediest MFers ever. Fine. There's the build. Never had an issue with his attacks. I fight him in New Game Plus as well. Have you ever fought him with claws in a wedding dress? Maybe that's my fault. The wedding dress is my fault. I own that. But the claws, I feel like it was really hard to deal with this guy with claws. But some of the bosses, I think the camera was a little jank as well. Like, okay, it was mostly like the way I think they programmed him. Like, you walk right in, and he zips towards you right away, so you have to roll. And there's no way to get away to heal or do anything. You have to stay in the pocket, do 6 dodges, and luckily, hopefully, get around him with that one, jump, stab, and then hopefully heal. Maybe I should try, lol. The claws are pretty fresh. I like the claws a lot. As obvious, I spent about 200 hours in this game with the same exact frickin' claws. But I'll say I like them. I still like them better than the boss of the original game. The wondrous, whatever the hell, Brontosaurus thing. That was just a slow, annoying fight. This one was like, oh, I'm in your face right away. Romina is my most hated enemy. Can you tell me more about Romina? I don't know if I know who Romina is. The other thing was about this DLC, I'll say that I had some misgivings about. Oh, God, I'm almost upskirting Naked Nick. Alright. Call him Naked Nick because he kind of looked like old man Nick Nolte. Romina is the bug woman. Oh, the one with like centipede on one side and other. Yeah, that was a pretty hard fight as well. I was swearing out loud offline, and I don't swear on my stream. I swore offline playing against the Scadu Tree Avatar. Did you play that, Katsum? Wow. Wow. There's some choices they made in this DLC that they're so questionable. They take me out of the game, like right out of the game, and I'm just picturing some dude sitting in a room going like, oh man, we're gonna get so much internet clout for this one. It's just unbelievable. Like, okay, you fight the first one, and that was easy, and you're doing damage, and you're feeling good about yourself. Yeah, look at this. I'm actually doing some damage. Radon just beat me senseless. I am doing some damage here. I feel strong. You kill him, no problem. Second one comes out. All right, I'll deal with this one. Way less damage. It's fine. I have to learn a couple new attacks. Fine. It took me about an hour to beat the 2 of them. And when that third one showed up, I said, it's no longer fun. What you're doing, like, why did you stop at 3? Why not go to 8? Why not 17 of them? Come on, the challenge is here. Come on, get up, kid. You gotta get up. Are you tough or not? You gotta man up. Come on, kid. You gotta man up. Oh, God. I just like games when they strike that right balance where you're like, you're in the pocket and you're digging it, but it's not like just beat you down, beat you down, beat you down, beat you down. The Scatter Tree, okay, at least you didn't like him. Her hitbox is just her body, not the arms, and you have the, you have to be in grab range. Yeah, it worked great for the claws. I feel like that was one that was good for the slicer. Old Naked Nick the Slicer. But, yeah, this one was a tough one for Naked Nick. Also, yeah, just the way it was designed, so like, hey, buddy, have you been using your Mimic tier the whole game? Not anymore, you're not. at the start of this fight, we're just going to barrel roll in there and take you out in one hit. And if you do get hit, we'll also hit you again before you can recover. I noticed the DLC did that a lot as well. Hit you, and then hit you again before you can recover. And I'm slamming that button. Come on, buddy. Naked Nick, you got to get up, buddy. You got to get up. Whack. Damn. I feel like the original game didn't do that as much. But I will say I really, really enjoy Elden Ring. I played the hell out of it. It was a game I could slot right in without even having to think about. And that's what I liked the most about it, because the next couple episodes of my main show, they're going to be an all-out frick fest. It's going to be out of control. All right, let's, hey, here's a banger. Oh, no, I wanted Automobile Lamborghini. It's too late now. Well, we'll do something stupid. Why don't we do this? Alright. I was getting to the point with the Avatar fight that I was just looking up his stats. Yeah, and I was like, and I'm fighting with Claws in a wedding dress. I actually had to take the wedding dress offline. Take it offline. I had to fight him, and I had to just go and find, like, fine. Where's the thing? The wet knife blade for fire damage. Had to go find that and just go and fight him with fire damage. Which really helped. 15k phase 1 and 30k in both phase 2 and 3. And then all 3 phases take double damage from the flower part and reduced damage from getting hit in the base. Not to mention Naked Nick, my mimic, could not dodge his, like, charge attack ever. So for those that don't know what the charge attack is, he basically gets in like the football stance, this big sunflower, and then bowls across the map, and then turns around immediately and bowls around back, and probably also sometimes does it a third time. And my Naked Nick avatar could not dodge it to save his life, so they just kept doing that move, taking him out like... I'm glad that I was able to bring in some people to just beat that boss, because I wanted this game done tonight. I had no shame anymore. I had no pride. I don't care. After 20 hours, I don't care. How'd you do? I had to invite some people in. We spent about 40 minutes bringing people in to try and beat it. My internet fricked up in the middle of it, Simon, and I had to, yeah, we beat it. We locked it up, and the ending was stunning. Absolutely stunning. It was like just a Michaela standing in a black room. And now we'll be kind to all. The only way I was able to beat phase 3 was because it blew up again at the end and then shoved its face in frenzy flame attacks. Yeah, okay, that explosion. So the Scadu Tree third form, everyone, has a big old area of effect attack that can shoot laser beams out that gets you from anywhere. You have to dodge it. So it's hard enough to get to the stupid third version. Then he just keeps doing this move that blows up and blows up and blows up. And if it hits you, it's basically an instant kill. But he has one moment of weakness after that. So if you can dodge it near him, you just have to guess. It was a guess, like, roll now! Ah! Alright, everyone. So, that's Elden Ring in the bank. In the bag. We held up the bag. We taken him home. Putting it to sleep. Elden Ring was a great game. DLC was great. Fun if you like to play these games. Would be way more fun to play it offline. Do not play the DLC online or stream it, because that'll make you want to pull your hair up. Now, Catsim, I'm glad you're here. Hey, we're not done with Souls games. I too want to play some Sekiro, but not now. Not after 20 episodes of this. I do have it loaded up, ready to go. But what we're going to do next week, or possibly the week after, we might take 1 week to just recalibrate and make some assets. I got a lot of retro games to play. I play retro, I play modern, I do it all. I got a machine that is absolutely freaking out of its mind. Alright! We'll just go to the VIP. We'll join the VIP and have a good... No, you know what? We'll go to the Optronic Core. We gotta get serious. And the next season of the show, what I like to do is take a year in review and go episode at a time, month at a time. So the next episode will be continuing from the last time I did it, the 2002 season of Up Late with Rad. 2002 meaning I talk about the movies and music and games that came out that month, and I also play the goddamn games, as many as I can per episode. We don't play them all the way through. It's more like a sample. Like, do you guys remember, in context, these were the games that came out this month? along with the movies that came out this month and the music that came out this month. For Gaius on the Hog, I accidentally made him jump off the cliff. Nice. That was probably my favorite boss of the DLC, actually. I loved how he came running in, and the trees were falling down around him, and he was far enough away that you're like, I summon Mimic Nick! At 4090 so that we can play Fallout 2 online. Ah, meant to be, shorty. Yeah, so it's a showcase. That's right. We do a showcase on the month itself, the moment in time. And I use GamePro magazine, a magazine. I don't know how old you are, Catsim, but back in the day, before internet, to know what new games were coming out, you had to get a subscription to a magazine. And it'd be like, Japan is getting the game you want to play 6 months before you are, dickhead. Dang it, Japan. And so I read through the GamePro magazines in the week leading up to it, acquire all the games necessary, and then we can play them as we flip through the magazine live. And I'm looking forward to doing that because when I'm playing one game for 7 hours straight, I run out of stuff to talk about. I need more stimulus to come up with funny stuff to talk about. Are you going to do Doom and Dark Ages? I'll show you. Catsim, buckle up, big guy. This is a list of every game I played on the show so far. Do I not have alerts on here? Alright, well apparently I canceled it. Let's try it again. Redeem. What the hell's going on? Is it because the internet reset? Alright, fine. Internet reset, so Dan's fricked, everyone's fricked. I guess I have to refresh it. Anyways, I played over 11... What a big build-up for nothing. I played over 1,100 games on this series because I did 1995 all the way to 2001. I've played at least 6 different versions of Doom, including the Game Boy Advance version, which was actually pretty good. If you go over my YouTube, there's a video of me playing the Game Boy Advance version. Feel free to knock yourself out there. We do archive everything on the YouTube, and I edit stuff on the YouTube. And also, we have a Discord. I don't know. I'm just letting you know all this stuff. You don't have to go to the Discord. You don't have to go to the YouTube. But if I don't say it, who will? I'm also a musician that makes music for video games. I hate promoting that, but that is how I have paid for this entire space station. The music I make for a living. Let's just do this. Fine. Enjoy. Live the dream. Back in my day, we had LAN parties and stood outside a GameStop for 7 hours at night just to get 2 copies of a game to have 1 to play and 1 vintage keep. Alright, so you're enough old school. I've done those parties as well. I did 2 Xboxes on 2 TVs, 8-player Halo 2. That was also rad. I never went to an official LAN party, though, but I did play online, Duke Nukem Online on a landline, where if my sister picked up the phone, it would disconnect us. Don't pick up the phone! No, it would be like this.
What are you doing? No.
Come on, what are you doing? I'm trying to play my friend Mark. Come on, I'm playing Duke Nukem. I'm in the tunnels. I'm in the ventilation shaft. Come on, I was sneaking up on him. What are you doing?
That's basically how it went. Alright, let me, I gotta go to the Dark Void real quick because I gotta seal the loop here. We refresh the cache, and now let's try the games list. Mother of frick, we've melted the internet. Funnily though, I'm pretty young. It's just all stuff I knew growing up. Well, that's good. It was a better time, and well, a simpler time. I don't want to say better. Do you imagine going to the arcade playing Street Fighter in the arcade and just crushing it? And you're doing so well, and then some dude just walks up, puts a quarter in and says, "Buckle up, kid, now I'm playing. If I win, I get to keep playing. What are you going to do about it? You got another quarter on you? I'm stealing this quarter from you." 21, but my house had a landline, and I've done a few LAN parties. Hell yeah. I don't know where the hell the game list is. This is driving me nuts. Internet fricks up, and then everything fricks up. Ah, that's all the games! Look, Catsim, that's all the games! A lot of goddamn games. Anyways, we did all the way from Super Nintendo era, all the way to PlayStation 2 era. I got a modded Xbox, modded PlayStation 2, modded Wii, with GameCube games I can play, because when you mod it, you can play GameCube games. Allegedly. So there's nothing they can throw at us that we can't play. There's a lot of Game Boy Advance games coming out now we're finally going to get to play. I never got to play these games on the first go-around. So that'll be the Sunday show, at least every other week. At least. Maybe every week in a row until we finish the month, I don't know. But that'll be the Good Sunday show. A lot of fresh content coming your way, everyone. But still, Ratty Boy in the Morning is going to be Wednesdays for the time being. That's when I do a stream at 10 in the morning. My time, Mountain Standard Time. That's 9 Pacific Standard Time. 9 a.m. And then Friday, we have thus far been pointing my HD camera at my CRT monitor and playing retro games on it sometimes because it looks distinct. But that might change going up. We might not keep doing that. But people seem to like them, so we'll do it until I run out of games to play. I grew up with Game Boy Color and a Walkman, so I'm old. I'm an old soul. Goddamn, you're lucky you made the cutoff, because a lot of people your age, they missed that stuff altogether. You know what? I remember when things started going south was when you're at the movies, when they started saying, everybody download the Cineplex app. Hey, everyone, with that app on your phone, now you can play games on the screen with other people in the theater. You know what that means? It means they have your email. They just want your email. They don't care what the frick the app's doing. They want your email. Why is that? Why do they want your email? At the very best, everyone, it's so they can spam you with advertisements that relate to search history and other things that they can connect with other consultants that also have your email in this big spider web of everything you've ever done online. At worst, I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say how dark it could get. But, needless to say, for 15% off your popcorn, you might have sold your goddamn soul. But I knew something was up when that happened. So, yeah, poor bastards in your generation, Cat Sim. You guys have to grow up in a fricked up world. So you got to actually experience some of the. It's still digital, but there was like a grounding. You know, having a button to push, that means you were connected to the device. Now we're basically like, Alexa, show me pictures of naked ladies. Oh wow. I mentioned it's way too easy to see naked ladies now. You know how we had to do it, Cat Sim? You had to go into the woods and find a dirty, soggy magazine in the woods next to a pair of jeans for some reason. Whoa! Look at that! Now they're just throwing naked ladies at you. It's so easy. I haven't been to the theater since the age of Ultron. Or you'd have to go into the garbage can at the Army base swimming pool. You'd find some nudie magazines in there too. And take them home with your friends and split up all the pages. You get these ones, I get these ones, you get those ones. We didn't even think twice about touching it. That was before the internet. Alright. I think we've said enough. We've done enough. We completed Elden Ring, and our mission is complete. Now we may live a peaceful life with another 100 gigs free on my hard drive. Ah. Hey, don't forget Armored Core, also, Katzen. Armored Core 6 was like one of the best FromSoft games I've played in a long time, also. Some of the bosses in that game, they make this boss look... I don't want to say they make them look easy, but there's bosses in the Armored Core DLC that were so hard, but they weren't as cheese dink. I mean, I didn't feel like I was like, I think science happened and you made this difficult from science perspective, not from like, let's see how well you can zone in. I mean, maybe you're just really good at this game. I don't know. I couldn't zone in. A lot of the attacks I felt like, no! Alright, or the lost and found military base that your parents is stationed at. Exactly. It sounds like you have personal experience with that one. Alright, but it is a comedy show. Cats and we like to dink around on the show. So, we're going to wrap the show up. We're going to raid up someone that we may or may not know. I don't know. But for now, we got to get into that goddamn shuttlecraft. First, I got to go... There we go. That's the full stage. Can't wait for the next season, everyone. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see you guys Wednesday and Friday and next Sunday, obviously. I'm only 5 weeks new to Souls games. Oh, God, and you're already beating this guy? So you just have combat rolls in your blood. Maybe the shield was really the way to go. For some reason, after Bloodborne, I'm like, never using a shield again. In fact, I'm going to use 2 claws and never block anything and just try and dodge every single attack.
Nipple hair crimpers. They are most likely just jealous of your fabulous results.
I am jealous of my fabulous results. All right, and let's get that ending screen on. You guys stick around for a nice fat raid and some rad bucks in your wallet. Stacks and stacks upon stacks of rad bucks. All right, let's get there now. Space. There she is, everyone. She's a beaut. We're getting the hell out of here. We gotta find someone to raid. Best defense is an epic claw offense. Just went all bleed all the... It worked, Shorty. Every instance except for maybe 2 or 3 times in this whole game. And those were tough times. So I had to get fire damage for the Scadu tree. I couldn't make him bleed. I could fire his ass. Okay, let's find some raid. Thanks also to Baklava, who's helped me several times in this stream series. It would have taken me a lot longer to beat this game otherwise. Boom, 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 boom. Jellynoid is still going. I want to raid her up again because we raided her last week and she was on the final boss. I want to see how well she's doing now. It actually was pretty funny. She's still on him. Oh no, Jellynoid. I'll just do it again. I'll give her the good news. I had to cheese my way through it, but we did it. Alright. Thank you for Elden Ring. Thank you for my life. So I'm hitting up all the Souls games. Yeah, imagine you're in a great situation because you just have all these fun games to play now. Like, yeah, they're all gonna be sick. They largely are. I think Dark Souls 2, you can play that one if you really want. I don't think it seems to be necessary. Dark Souls 2, they put out this trailer for it like 8 months before the game came out where all this lighting was in it, great graphics, like this is gonna be sick. Then when the game came out, they took all the effects out. Everything looked awful. A terrible looking game. And it wasn't anywhere near as contextually put together. The world map, everything didn't make any sense. It was all fricked up. From a fricked up perspective, Dark Souls 2 was kind of a... I mean, I beat it, but it was because I was just still jonesing. It went Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, then Dark Souls 2. I was still jonesing. Now if I had to do it all over again, I'd just say just skip 2 altogether. I don't even remember a single thing about 2 that needed to be remembered. Ah, damn it. Wasn't there a good boss? Yeah, there was a couple of good bosses. Frick. There was a lot of music, too. It seemed like Dark Souls 2 was like, we put 50 bosses in this game. More. We put 70 bosses. It's nothing but bosses. That's why Dark Souls 2 is going to go before Sekiro. Lol. Because I'm doing the worst one before the hardest one. So that's the general consensus that Sekiro's the hardest one. I don't know, that goddamn Ludwig in Bloodborne DLC was pretty goddamn hard. But at least I could have leveled up. Oh god, we're getting into hyper overdrive now. That Ludwig was pretty hard, but at least I leveled up 10 levels offline, then came up and beat him in 3 tries. After like 2 whole streams of getting fricked by him. Yeah, okay. Let's go see. Did we put the raid in? Did I engage raid? Oh, there we go. 13 viewers. You guys are... Let's go see it. 4 seconds. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. See you later. Nice meeting you, Katsum. All right. Hey, YouTube, thanks for watching, you bunch of crazies. We'll see you guys next week. I'll be here.
Billion times. Why?